resumed.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Novawar.
And MaximusBlack.
And we're bringing you another Inbox To Icebox sent in by the fans to www.lag.tv, LAGTV. I see a Batman in here. We have a true LAGTV fan in here. That or they watched Giant Bomb like 4 years ago. One or the two. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Uh-huh.
Hit me up with the sound of playing Turok back in the day, but only, you know, able to do it with all the cheats turned on because the game is hard as shit.
I don't even know.
Dinosaur sounds. Really
Okay.
would probably work.
Yeah, sure, sure.
That went from cat to something.
I don't know where I was going.
And then it ended with death metal.
Yeah, I was. The inspiration was death metal towards the end, but I didn't know. I didn't.
Had
I
to
don't.
turn that into. Hey, valiant effort.
Thanks.
Turok though, great game. Turok 64, good times.
Yeah, that was like the only Turok that I really played. I remember they brought out another one, and I rented it.
It was the only one worth
and
playing.
I was like, yeah, it was pretty ass.
It's pretty ass. Up here in the top left, we have the Red Protoss Pearly, and down here in the
And now
bottom
that you,
right.
sorry to interrupt, but now that you say it, that game was hard as shit.
Yeah, dude.
That game was actually, it was just hard to hit shit.
I
in that
didn't.
game.
I never beat it without cheats. In fact, I don't think I ever beat it. I just put the cheats on and then killed everything with rockets.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll play that game on LAGTV versus sometime.
Maybe that will happen. We have some games that we have to do. We want to also do like NBA Jam.
Oh yeah, that's a good game.
It's another one that we were gonna do. So we got
really good
lots
game.
of stuff. And oh, I got an N64 controller now, sir.
Oh, good life choice.
And I have the adapter. So even if we ever had a problem and we needed another one, I have the controllers downstairs and the adapter to use it, or even a PlayStation controller.
Oh well, aren't you just fancy pants?
Fancy pants. You know who else is fancy pants?
Who?
Surok, which is not Turok, but it was close enough for me to want you to do that. Down here in the bottom right, he was the one that he has a gas steel on him, which isn't really cheese, and by isn't really, I mean,
it's
isn't.
not cheese. No.
However, I'm sure that's exactly what Pearly thought it was. Pearly chasing around Surok's one probe, which is now leaving the base.
Was that like this is supposed to be like a when cheese fails submission?
That was the cheese. Guaranteed that was the cheese. So just like last game when you had that one pylon that got killed by a probe, if somebody takes your simulator, it is not cheese.
No, like taking the assimilator is like really common. It's like you have to have something specific in mind. You don't want to just take a gas because a lot of the time it forces a 4-gate. And then a lot of people just die because when you take an assimilator like that, it slows down an extra unit production. In some cases, people will do it even before the core goes down, so your core is late. And then if you're forcing a 4-gate, you're going to die to it when it gets up there unless you chrono boost out your mothership core and buys you enough time to get a photon overcharge. And then by that time, your warp gate's done. But then also by that time, a second warp cycle may already be in, and you're still going to die anyway. So you really have to watch it when you take the gas deal. It is most certainly not a cheese. So whoever sent this in and thinking that was a cheese, that makes me very angry.
It is not a cheese. Now, unfortunately, that mothership core might have actually been able to save that pylon if it didn't turn around for like 5, 6, 7 seconds chasing after that probe. Probably could have killed the zealot and chased off the other, or killed them both. But unfortunately, he lost his proxy. Never fear. I'm sure he'll bring up another one.
He's gonna lose his mothership core now.
Oh please no.
Oh no, we have a stalker coming up as well.
Oh thank God. No.
So that's good.
No.
Oh. No, still might lose the mothership core.
No.
Yep, gonna lose his mothership core. Come on, go down there and pick it off. Picking off that mothership core is a huge victory.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh!
No, okay. Oh,
okay.
my God.
Whoa, okay. Whoa, that almost.
And kept the stalker alive. Very nicely done.
So Pearly saving himself there. That almost got really bad for Pearly in that if that mothership core had survived.
Oh God, yeah.
That would have been terrible. Oh, he got rid of the stalker now, the forward stalker. He's got a forward pylon that he's going to have to cancel. He's going to have to return to base. And at the same time, we have a proxy Stargate by Pearly happening over here. So he's throwing down even more, well, not really cheese, but this is closer. We're getting closer to cheese now. We're coming up on it. At this point, if he pulled all of his probes and built one Void Ray, I'd go, all right, I might be able to swing it.
Yeah, I mean, even a proxy at this point isn't...
Well, not at this point, no.
No, not at this point.
But it's closer than an assimilator steel.
Abso-freaking-lutely. I do like this because it does give him a little bit of a forward pylon, and also he's not going to have to travel half the map when he builds a Void Ray, and that's always a bonus because
this is a huge map.
If you build the Stargate in your base, you get a Void Ray. By the time you travel all the way across, just give me enough Stalkers out there to get rid of it. And even still, he still has enough Stalkers to get rid of it at this point. Pearly is just too Zealot heavy. But it's not going to matter because Surok is just not
interested in microing.
No, he's just standing there letting those Zealots.
Not a single
And now
puff
he's
to
going to
give.
be able to... Yeah, no, he's going to be able to pick off these Zealots now, which is good. No, he's going to... This mothership core is going to be a big retard magnet, and he's going to run over there towards it.
Just stop. Just do what I do. Just after a while, stop trying to predict because you can't at LAGTV. Okay. There is no such thing as predictions. There is only taking note of what's happening on the screen at any given time, and I'm witnessing crap on the screen right now. Well, it's not that bad yet. We had worse this week. Pearly's got a Void Ray out. It's going to sit there. It's going to turn around.
Oh, don't bring him all the way over here.
This would be a bad place to share. Don't share with your opponent that you have an entire proxy thing and a base.
Please charge. Thank you. He's not even focus firing on that Void Ray. Look what he's doing. He's just standing there. Look how much damage that one Void is doing. Unnecessary amounts of damage. Oh, just attack. You can't run away from Stalkers. Oh, unless the Stalkers decide not to attack you anymore.
Yeah! Now you got it. Oh no! Don't stop attacking the mothership core. What is wrong with you?
Oh, he's gonna win. The Voids are gonna win. He's got 2 Voids coming out.
Yeah.
And judging by what Surok does, he's really not gonna have an answer to this. He's gonna focus fire on that pylon, dealing no damage. The mothership core goes down. 2 Void Rays are now out. He can just take those Void Rays into the main and focus fire on those pylons, charge those bad boys up, kill that, and it's game over.
Yeah, it looks like Surok needs to go back to dinosaur hunting because I'll be damned if he isn't great at hunting motherships, stalkers, anything. I still don't know if Pearly is going to win this game.
Stop running. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna be trying.
Remember I said don't.
Yeah.
Predict?
No. I'm gonna be really cool about this and just say, guys, if you have 2 Void Rays like that, never ever run away from Stalkers like that because they will kite you and kill you. He had enough DPS there to at least get rid of maybe even all 4 of those Stalkers. If you focus fire with those 2 Voids on each one at a time and not 2 separate Stalkers, he may have been able to kill all 4, if not at least 3 of those, and that army that he has is no longer as strong as it needs to be. That one Void Ray he has needs to instant charge and go after the Stalkers that are currently hurt. He's still not charging that one Void Ray. He's attacking Zealots. It's just, you're doing it all wrong. All wrong.
It's Void Rays against Stalkers in numbers like these, it's very much, like you said, a case of if you get caught, you stand and fight, and if you die, you die, and if you don't, then you do as much damage as you can before you do.
That's right.
That's how
you see how fast those Voids just melted those Stalkers just so quickly. You got to understand, Void Rays 250 minerals, 150 gas. You need to make those cost effective. And look, he's running again. He's going to lose a Void Ray for nothing. You cannot do that. At least keep 1 Void Ray there to attack and run your other 2 out there. The Stalkers will focus fire on the one that's hurt and that's going to inevitably die anyway, and you'll be able to get off a little bit of DPS with that Stalker that's eventually going to die, and then you can run it with those 2 other ones. If not, just stay and fight with all of them. Don't be so indecisive. You just can't run in back and forth.
Yeah, you're looking for equivalent exchange, essentially, or as close to that as you can get. So if they're going to damage you and take out a Void Ray, you better damn well stick around to kill a Stalker or some shit.
Yep.
You gotta do
charge
something.
immediately.
No charge happening.
I probably wouldn't. If I was blue, I probably wouldn't even leave the game because the Void Ray control is really bad. And I mean, it's a lot of Void Rays now, but the Void Ray control is really bad. I feel as though if he got enough Stalkers, he would have may have been able to just outrun this guy just
Absolutely.
from bad life choices.
Absolutely.
And he's on 2 bases compared to the one that that Pearly's on. But no, now it's
now
it's
there is no hope.
Ah, man. If he would have just gotten pure stalkers instead of zealots, I think he would have been in a much better shape.
Yep.
Just judging by the unit control of Pearly, he really needs to work. I understand this is probably bronze or silver, so, you know, I'm not going to be too angry about it. But
For those of you watching,
this,
keep that in mind.
I'm sure Pearly, the guy who submitted this game, is watching. You really have to prioritize what your Void Rays are attacking, know when to go in and go out. Because they are a big, big investment. And trust me, from a guy like me that has done a lot of proxying Void Rays, I learned very quickly that you have to make those cost effective because they are very expensive. And the moment you lose 1 or 2 of them and then there's 6 stalkers on the field, you can never catch up and you just instantly lose. But luckily, this isn't like, you know, diamond or even platinum, so you can make those mistakes. But as you continue to go up in the ladder, try and make those worth it. And the moment you see stalkers, instantly click E. Do not waste time, because that charge is what actually makes the Void Rays so strong in PvP.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I got.
No, that's it. I won't try and add to it because there's nothing really to be added. Just Pearly, if you're watching, heed the advice, and everybody else at home who's watching, heed that advice as well. If you are a Protoss player who also makes use of things like a proxy Void Ray or just Void Rays in general, really. And yeah, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another Inbox to Icebox. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm sure the comments before we even get to this point in the video, it's going to be, I got AIDS, I've got cancer AIDS, I've got roll AIDS, every AIDS that you can possibly think of are probably going to be, but hey, they're not all winners. And as we proved today, we don't always rage. We don't always rage, but when we do, it's for absolutely horrific Void Ray placement. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button and favorite button and everything else, and join us on our website. Join us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.